So nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
I heard that you almost gave Split to another director to direct, and you wrote it.
Yes.
What made you change your mind?
You know, I've done that a couple times where I was thinking about giving it away, giving an idea away, and then I'm like on the phone and I'm like, I don't want to give this away. I don't know if it's like, seller's remorse or something where you're like, wait a second, I want to keep that. But that's a moment where you realize how much it means to you and you keep it. I think it was so special. I was like, it made me feel good that I was going to make it one day. I had it in my notebook and I was like, this just feels right. There's certain ideas that I get that I know I'm going to make them. I just know. It's rare, but I know I'm going to make it, and I just haven't done it yet, and this was one of them.
And James' character has, characters.
Yes.
Lots of characters. And how you, as a director, help him get there?
I treated him very much like, 9 different actors, and say, okay, this is Patricia. This is who she is, where she's coming from. Her precision is this, her loves are this is why she gets upset. We talk through all of the behaviors. Why did I write her this way? That kind of thing. And you wait until again you feel this click in the actor's eyes. They go, oh, I understand Patricia. And then it was a beautiful exercise with James trying to find the language, the accents, the body language. He's such a physical actor that it was a joy.
You work with lots of plot twists. Do you feel the pressure from everybody, like you have to do a good plot twist, it has to be better than the last one? No. Do you feel this kind of pressure?
No. Great plot comes from characters. So that's when the smoothest writing comes from that. So you go, like an example would be in Sixth Sense, you going, he's having trouble with his wife, he's not speaking to his wife, he's having troubles, why is he having trouble with his wife? Why isn't he speaking to his wife? Why can't he communicate with his wife? Why can't he communicate with his wife? Oh my God, I know why he can't communicate with his wife. So like that would be an example of character causing plot, and so if that's what happens, it's beautiful. Like, ooh, I know what could happen here.
And without giving away any spoilers, of
Yes.
course, how did you approach the plot twist in Split?
Pretended it wasn't there while we made it, and then just made the other movie the whole time and honed that perfectly until we could put the ending on and release it. So basically, the first time it ever played as one movie was in front of an audience, so it was great.
And are you planning a sequel for any of your movies?
Well said. I am, and it will be kind of like the finish of a conversation to end the conversation.
You play a lot with the genre.
Yes.
So do you think it's hard for the distributors to sell your movies? Do you think it gets in your way sometimes?
Definitely. Yeah, that's a great question. And I think that has caused confusion in the past on some of my movies. Not knowing how they're going to sell an original movie is very dangerous. That's when you have misunderstandings, and especially with me when I had relationship already with the audience and the distributor wants to sell it in a certain way, but that's not quite what the movie is, you're going to get a very big misunderstandings. And when you have a movie, let's say that's 80% a drama and 20% a scary movie, to sell it as 90% scary movie is bad, right? So you have to be able to, for me now, I'm very, very adamant about what you're just talking about. We have to sell the movie the way it is. So the last 2, we did that. And luckily, both those movies, that is the way the distributor wanted to sell that, So you have to be cognizant by that. When I make thrillers that are kind of scary, everybody's going to be happy because that's how we're going to sell it. That's the expectation. It's not betraying the movie, that kind of thing.
I heard you work a lot with your guts to choose a actor, to do a story. And have your guts ever betrayed you? Did you think, oh no, that was...
Well, it's not the gut that betrays you, it's your mind that betrays you, right? Your gut's telling you something, and I remember I won't say which movie, and it was like, I met an actress and I went, oh my God, this is who should have played the part. And I remember, and I knew the movie was telling me this the whole time, but I refused to listen. I wanted it to be something else. The actress that we're talking about was a very different age than the actress that I used. And so it was like, and I realized I wasn't listening. It's really that. It's like your gut's talking, but your mind is talking louder.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.